Hey, this is Tony G, your mortgage planner. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to use gift down payment money without causing any loan problems. All right, so let's talk about gifted down payment money. So now, if you got a generous relative or friend offering to help you buy a house, first off, that is amazing. You're actually one step closer than most people to ditching rent and building up your own equity in your house. All right, but here's the deal. If you don't handle that gift money in the right way, it could raise red flags with your lender and cause delays or even derail your entire loan approval. So, in the next few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through exactly how to accept and use gifted down payment funds right away without causing any mortgage mayhem. All right, so number one, why gift funds matter to lenders. Why are we looking at it and scrutinizing it? So it's really is a big deal. And from a lender's perspective, buying a home isn't just about whether you have the money, it's about where that money comes from. So they want to know that your funds are legal, that they're actually yours or gifted properly, and not borrowed from somebody in secret. Because here's the thing, if someone gifts you, say, $10,000, but quietly expects you to pay them back later, that's considered undisclosed debt, and lenders really don't like surprises. It could actually disqualify you for the loan altogether. Step number two, here's a step-by-step guide to using gift funds. All right, so let's break it down. Here's how we can use gift funds without creating any problems. For first step, talk to your lender. Let them know, hey, I'm going to be using gift funds. Before you cash the check, transfer the money, or make any moves, tell your lender about it. Gift funds require specific documentation and timing. They can't just show up in your account unannounced. It could delay your approval or trigger extra scrutiny. So we'd rather get it done the right way from the start. So first thing you need to do, get a gift letter. All right. So we're going to need a donor. So that could either be your parent, grandparent, fiance. They're going to have to sign a gift letter. Typically, the gift letter will be provided in template format to you from your lender. It's going to need their full name and their relationship to you, the dollar amount of the gift, that the funds are truly a gift, not a loan, and that they expect no repayment at all. It's a simple form, and like I said, the lender or I'll provide it to you. We just need to make sure that it's signed, dated, and returned well before closing. All right, step number three, create a clean, documented paper trail. Now, this is probably the part where mistakes happen the most. It is pretty technical, so take notes or ask me questions. Lenders are looking for a clear paper trail showing the movement of the funds from the donor's account to yours. Or, in some instances, depending on your lender, you can actually have the gift funds sent directly to the escrow account of the attorney that you're working with. So here's how to do it right. If the donor wires or transfers money, get the bank activity statements from them that show the money withdrawn from their account. Make sure the statement, and this is important, has their name, the account number, and that little footer on the bottom that shows the web address. I know that's picky, but bear with me. Keep your bank statement showing the deposit. So we're going to need to see the deposit coming into your account. If it's a check, get a copy of the check and the deposit slip. So I'm going to repeat this a couple times, but no cash. Do not use cash. It can't be verified and it will definitely raise red flags. Try to avoid apps like Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. They don't show clearly enough the documentation for underwriting. All right. Think of this kind of like a TSA screening. If they can't verify it, it's not getting through, and you won't be able to use it to buy your house. All right, number three, who can give you a gift? Now, let's talk about who can actually give you these funds. Most loan programs, they'll allow gifts from parents, step parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, children, stepchildren, siblings, aunts, uncles, spouses, fiancés, your pet rover? No, I'm just kidding. Some programs also allow gifts from domestic partners or very close friends with documentation. But really, here's the thing: a gift from a coworker, employer, or that one friend who won big on crypto probably won't fly unless you can document a very close relationship. When in doubt, ask your lender before accepting the gift funds. All right, so when to transfer the money? Final step. Timing really matters. You don't want the gift funds to show up too early because older deposits can get buried in your bank statements and be definitely hard to verify. And you don't want them to show up too late because last minute transfers can delay closing. So here's the ideal timing: after the loan application, but before final underwriting, and only after we've given the green light on the documentation. So let's make it boring, totally predictable. Underwriters absolutely love that. They want no surprises. All right, let me run through some of the biggest mistakes that I've seen people make when it comes to gift funds. Depositing large gift money in cash. It's completely untraceable. Big mistake. Mixing gift funds with your own savings and then transferring everything at once to a separate account. Commingling or sending money back and forth. It's better to keep it nice and simple. The last mistake, which is the biggest one, is ignoring your lender's guidance and trying to wing it until right before closing. So, bottom line, if you're not sure, ask. I promise it's easier to prevent a problem than fix one during underwriting. All right, so how do we make the most of your gift? Gifted funds are an amazing tool to help you get into a home sooner, and sometimes even better than you thought possible. A little bigger house, the more gift funds you have. But they must be handled correctly to avoid delays, headaches, or just flat out denial of your loan itself. So if you're getting help from a family member or you're just considering it, let's talk early. I'll walk you through the steps, send you a gift letter template, and keep your file squeaky clean for underwriting. If you want to ask me about a gift funds checklist, I can provide that. Just reach out and I'll send it to you right away. Getting a gift to buy a house is a blessing, and I'm sure the person giving you the money is blessed as well. Let's make sure it's a blessing all the way to the closing table. This is Tony G, teaching you the basics.